right, there we go. Hello, everybody. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Time for the weekly forecast. Doo-doo-doo. What is good with y'all? As you can probably clearly see, I'm not in my office. Does the view look good from here? View looking good? Can you see me and hear me clearly? Cool. Our upstairs air conditioner went out. So my office upstairs is an oven in there. So had to come downstairs and set up shop in one of the rooms down here. So I think it looks pretty good. I kind of dig this, actually. I kind of like this. I don't know. After this, I might be stealing this desk to work on. All right. This is super out of my element, though. Super out of my comfort zone. Everything looks really weird here, so bear with me. Anyway, if you would like to find the information on how to schedule a personal reading, please look in the description box of this video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. Please read the description, y'all. I get too many messages and comments asking me questions that are all in the description of the video. So that's why I don't respond. That's the reason why. I'm not going to lie to you. Everything you need to know is in the description of the video. All right. Let me get a deck that's going to talk to me. Did you all like how the weekend forecast was laid out? That wasn't planned out yesterday. It just kind of started coming through like that. And I liked it. So I think I'm going to keep that going. All right. Well, I don't know, man. These decks aren't wanting to talk to me. How about this one? There we go. Okay. Aries. Let's see what good important messages we have for my Aries friends for the week. Even though we just did the weekend yesterday, let's see if anything changed. Well, maybe. Let's see. Queen of Wands. Okay. Two more. I want to see what wants to come out first. Temperance reversed. Okay. Knight of Swords. Okay. Ace of Cups reversed. King of Cups reversed. Okay. So I was going to give it a chance maybe to spit out a different message. But it looks like it's pretty much the same thing that we were dealing with. Well, that we've been dealing with for the past how many weeks? What's this? This is past energy. This is past energy. Now, here with this Knight of Swords, Eight of Swords here, and the Four of Wands, this is telling me somebody here. Is this person trying to communicate with you? It kind of feels to me like somebody's really trying to get a point across here, and that point is being ignored. That's what I'm kind of feeling like here. King and Queen of Cups both reversed, so I feel like this is kind of a mirroring effect that you all are having to each other. I got to clarify that Knight of Swords. Because with that Four of Wands right there, there is an open door of opportunity for a communication to come through and probably fix things up here. See, Five of Pentacles, though. There's an open door of opportunity. There's an open door of opportunity for somebody to come forward, speak up, swallow their pride, clear the air, whatever the case may be. But I feel like we have both of you doing this right here. So the Ace of Cups is in the reverse. Kind of feels to me like, again, a mirroring, but it more so like an ego battle, you know? Thank you for that super chat. What's that? How do you say that? Sassafrasy love? Is that how you say that? Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, so it kind of feels like a bit of an ego battle going on here. You're not making a move. They're not making a move. So guess what? Nothing's happening. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, both reversed. Okay. You know what? I'm going to freestyle this. Let me see. Let me get 3 cards here for this person's feelings about the matter. Oh, there we go. 9 of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this person's wanting you to let your guard down. They're assuming that you're very guarded. And maybe you are. Maybe they are. But I feel like this person's waiting on you to let your guard down. With the Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Wands reversed. Okay. Is any kind of outcome going to happen here? Will there be the action, communication? 10 of Wands reversed, 5 of... Nope. Hermit. If you're just waiting around, I'm sorry these messages keep coming through like this. What's the best advice? Because I'm not seeing action happening if you don't take action. What's the best advice? Okay, the Empress. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So, 2 of Swords reversed. So, a solid decision needs to be made one way or the other. Okay. And if they're not making it, you need to make it. Okay. And when I say a solid decision, I mean a real decision in here. You know, because I'm sure you've told your friends that you've made a decision, and you've probably told your parents, and it probably looks like you've made a decision. But if you haven't really in here, that's all that matters. So you need to have that conversation with yourself, make a solid decision one way or the other. Either I'm going to try to figure out how to work on this situation, or I'm not. And whatever the decision is, you need to act on whatever decision that you made. Okay. I don't know. Let me see if I can get a more clear Devil card reversed. See, look, all the movement cards are in the reverse. Hangman. So I'm feeling like if this person's not enough of an adult to come forward and be real with you, then would they cooperate if you did? Would they cooperate if you did? If you went ahead and put your differences aside and you made the decision to come forward, would they cooperate with you? I don't think they would. I'm not totally convinced that they would. Anything new coming in? Anything new coming in? Ooh, 6 of Wands. That's good. Hang on. 10 of Pentacles, though. Ooh, you know what? Some of you, let me see how I can spin this right here. I feel like some of you, especially if you've been by yourself for a while, with the 10 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands, the reason the universe is leaving you by yourself is because the universe has bigger plans for you. Okay. So if I were you, I would roll with the flow right now, because check this out. This is one thing that a lot of people don't realize. Your person and the career that aligns with your highest good and your financial abundance are on the same frequency. Okay. Does that make sense? So I've never seen anybody manifest both at the same time. I've never seen that happen. One comes first and then the other one follows. And I feel like the universe is setting you up right now for those of you who are like on a journey. I mean, you don't really have to have a manifestation journey necessarily, but especially if you're on a manifestation journey in regards to like career and finance, I feel like that is going to be lined out for you first before a person comes into your life right now. That's what I'm feeling like a lot of you have going on. If you've just been sitting there alone and you can't figure out why you can't meet nobody, and everybody you do meet you're not interested in, or just something always goes wrong, and it almost kind of seems like the universe is against you. The universe is not against you. It has bigger, better plans. What's the best advice? Best advice. Whoa. Sun card in the reverse. I would take this time to start practicing figuring out how to find and create your own happiness. I know that sounds generic, dude, but if you really genuinely try to apply yourself and find your own happiness, that's hard. That's hard. That's not as easy as it sounds. Go ahead, try it. Next time things are going wrong, or you're arguing with the person who's closest to you, or you get sick and you miss a bunch of work and you're not sure if your rent's going to get paid on time, and your car breaks down and you got one more strike before you get fired from your job, when things aren't looking good, everything out here is going horribly wrong. Do you have the ability to say, you know what? I'm going to decide to be happy because I said so. Not because of what's going on out here, because I said so. Do you have the ability to do that? It's tricky. It takes practice. I'm still working on it. You know, it took me until I entered into my 30s before I ever experienced that for the first time. Before I hit my 30s, I didn't know what true happiness was. That's how long it took me, and I'm still working on it. I'm still working on figuring out how to flip that happiness switch, no matter what's going on, you know? That's what I would work on right now if I was you. The universe got blessings coming in for you. Blessings. And if you roll with it, you'll see. You'll be thanking the universe. You most certainly will. All right. We'll move forward to Taurus. What important messages do we have for Taurus this week, universe? Important messages for Taurus. I'm going to try not to make this video as long as the weekend forecast. That was 2 hours long, dude. I don't normally like to stream that long, but we'll see. I did get lots of positive feedback, lots of cool emails from you guys. I appreciate you. Appreciate you on that. So I would rather not, though. So I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit quicker than that. All right, let's see. Oh, 5 of Pentacles reversed, Taurus. 3 shuffles. So I guess we're just doing the past person thing first. Ooh, 10 of Cups, though. 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Is this a successful reconciliation? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look. These 2 cards and these 2 cards basically convey the same message. Look at this. Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild? Are you being pushed for a successful reconciliation, Taurus? Never mind. There's a monkey wrench right there. There's the monkey wrench. Lots and lots and lots of water energy here. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign. No, you know what? What the hell? This literally makes 0 sense. This literally makes 0 sense. Okay, so if you were to just look at these 2 cards right here, I would say, oh, somebody's about to break the silence, and looks like y'all going to work this out. And then when I see these 2 cards, I'm like, absolutely. It definitely looks like y'all are about to work this out. Whoa. And then this pops up. Bam. Somebody's walking away from this? Walking away with more questions than answers and unfinished business? I'm feeling like this is an attempt at reconciliation, but it's more closure than anything. With the 6 of Cups. Somebody here is making peace with the past and walking away. But I don't feel like both of you are getting the closure. Sun card, 7 of Pentacles. Whoa, dude. Wow. 6 of Wands reversed. Yeah. Let me narrow this down here and see if I can. I mean, I know I say these kind of things, but it's like every time a reading confuses me, it makes no sense to me. That's when you all give me the most positive feedback. It's weird. Like I'll do a reading that I think is amazing. I'm like, hell yeah, that reading was awesome. And then the response is like, and then whenever I read something that like confuses me and makes 0 sense whatsoever, it's like, yeah, that resonated. That made sense. So I'm like, okay, all right then. Let's see this person's intention. Past person Taurus is dealing with. 3 cards for their feelings and intentions. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so I do think this person wants a reconciliation. They do. But they're holding back and they're not being 100% open, real, and honest with you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, their ego's in the way. That's probably what it is. It's like they want things to work out between the 2 of you, but on their terms only, you know? And I know how Taurus energy works. I'm very familiar with that energy. Very familiar. I was born from two Tauruses. Both my parents were Taurus. The mother of my children is a Taurus. I'm very familiar with how that energy affects people. And yeah, you ain't putting up with that, are you? I don't think you are. So I don't really feel like it's coming from a bad place, though. And this is where the slope gets really slippery, because I don't think their head pops off the pillow in the morning trying to figure out how they can manipulate you in intentionally. This person's just really, really, really stuck in their ways. And so are you. So, King of Cups, they do have genuine feelings for you, though. What's the outcome? No, you're just coming to your senses and you're starting to realize the truth about this situation. So more than likely, okay, what's the best advice? Okay. Well, you don't really need advice, honestly. I feel like you're doing the right thing. I do feel like you're doing the right thing. For those of you who already like, because this feels to me like those of you who resonate with this right here, it kind of feels like an on and off type thing. And if it's not an on and off, it's probably something that you all have gone back and forth enough to know that it's not going anywhere, right? Nothing's changing, nothing's progressing. Lover's card reverse. This connection has served its purpose. Give the universe some time, and the universe will take its sweet ass time. Trust me. We all wish that it would happen yesterday, but it doesn't. Give the universe time to show you the deeper meaning behind why this connection happened. That can take some time. Try to refrain from judging the situation. Just take a step back and say, okay, universe, I don't know what your plan is, but I'm trusting that you had a plan. One of these days, I'm trusting you're going to show me what your plan was, and it's going to make sense. Until then, it's all on you, dude. It's all on you, universe. You just do your thing. I trust you. Again, something else that sounds generic and cheesy, but is easier said than done. Anything new coming in for Taurus? Anything new coming in? Justice reversed. Okay, so I do feel like there is, see, look, there is somebody close to you who does, how am I going to word this? They're still observing you. Somebody's still observing you. I feel like they're pretty sure they're interested in you, but not like 100%. It's like, especially, see, the first thing that comes to my mind when I see something like this is coworker. I don't know why, that just, my mind immediately defaults to the workplace. Doesn't have to be. Take it however it resonates, but that's you. That's the analogy I'm going to use most of the time. Okay, so say it's a coworker, and maybe it's somebody new, perhaps, or maybe you're new to the department, somebody you don't really know that well, and it's like, well, wow, that person's attractive. Let me watch. I'm thinking I might have a new crush. I'm not sure though. Not sure. I know that you're sexually attractive, you're physically attractive. I'm going to watch you. I wonder if you're into me too. That's kind of what's going on here with the Two of Wands, Justice reversed. Could be a Libra for some of you. I feel like there's somebody who is into you, but kind of wishy-washy, not 100% sure. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. But with the Fool card, Knight of Pentacles reversed, it doesn't look like they are in a hurry to come forward and try to make a move. I feel like they're just studying you right now. 3 cards for their true intentions. Ooh, they were burned very badly in the past. Yes. So maybe that's what's going on here. They were burned very badly in the past, so they're taking a step back, trying to figure out whether or not they're even ready to get back into the dating scene yet. They're not even 100% sure if they're ready for that. What's the best advice? Strength card reversed. Okay. Ace of Wands reversed. So don't take things too fast. If you know who this is that I'm talking about, you may not. You may not. I would say look for kind of like that awkward energy, or every now and then, like a coworker or whatever, it's just kind of like awkward, and you can feel the strange awkwardness. You watch this person, and they get along with everybody else in the room just fine, but then they start talking to you, and it gets all like they're like all awkward and weird, and it puts kind of an awkward vibe in the room. Don't take things too fast. Just get to know them a little bit better and show them that they are welcome to be open and vulnerable with you. Okay, let that be known somehow. If they trust that they can be open and vulnerable with you, then that greatly increases the chances of this actually going somewhere. Okay, don't rush it though. Don't rush it. Try to rush things like this, then yeah, that's a whole other topic for a different video. But all right, no, that was kind of boring. All right, well, we're going to move forward. We're going to move forward to Gemini. What important messages do we have for Gemini? I guess we're going to start off with the past person. What important messages do we have for Gemini? Five of Swords reverse. Hangman. Uh-oh. Queen of Cups reversed. Okay. The Death card, though. Okay. Cool. All right. So, again, something, I don't want to say it doesn't make sense. It does kind of make sense. One of you is actually accepting this and getting over this. And the other one still has unfinished business and is very lonely. I don't know who's what here. I feel like one of you is trying to manifest a reconciliation, aren't you? See, I don't like it when it comes out like this. I like it when the intention, like I'm putting it in, the intention I'm putting into this is mainly them. Okay. But then when it comes out mixed matched, like I can't tell who's doing what, Could be a Virgo for some of you. Also have Aries and Scorpio. For those of you who have a nice bank account, let's put it to you like this. If you've been wondering whether or not the person was taking advantage of you, I think they were. I do think that did play a big part. I know that's not everybody, but I have to say it when this card comes out. Because I mean, at least once every other day, I'll get a personal reading. And one of the questions is, were they just using me for my money? I get that question all the time. And this is the card that I'm looking for. If you come to me and one of your questions is, was this person taking advantage of me? Was this person using me? And this card comes out, the answer is, yes, they were. So if that was a thought in your mind, maybe they never cared about me. Maybe all they cared about was my money or the fact that I had a nice car or, just go through the list. You can continue the rest of that list with your own imagination. But if that was a thought, yes, I do think the answer is yes. The Fool card. Okay. Well, sorry, but I'm not seeing any action here. Not seeing any action here. Let's get one card for this person's feelings. See, they're still hurt about it. It's them. It's them. They are still upset about things. Are they taking any action? Page of Wands reversed. No, see, they do keep an eye on you, though. This person is keeping an eye on you. Empress reversed. Okay, so let's just jump straight to the advice because we see the outcome, right? Nothing. What's the best advice? King of Swords reversed. Oh, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So okay. I don't want to be that person that tries to just advocate for you, like cutting people out of your life and never talking to them again. Okay. I do want to meet you in the middle, though. I want to meet you in the middle. I'm not going to say never speak to him again, but I'm also not going to say go running and begging and just go through another repeat of this. But let's meet in the middle. For those of you who are just dying to have a conversation with this person one of these days, let's do a little bit of healing first. You know, that's what I always say. I feel like a lot of you are still very bitter, very pissed off, and very angry. Probably rightfully so. I'm not saying you're not. However, even if you are very justified in your bitterness and your anger, justified or not, that's not going to help you. It's not going to help you when you go to talk to this person. It's not. Again, I'm sure you have every right. Some of you were probably done so dirty I couldn't even wrap my mind around. It's still not going to help you if you try to have a conversation with this person. It's not. And that's just a sad truth, you know. So before you have a conversation with this person, let's do some energy transmutation. Let's do some reflecting and some thinking about maybe some ways that we can move past some of that negativity and that bitterness and that anger. And before we have a conversation, can we do that? Can we do that? Again, I'm not making a judgment as to whether or not you're in the right or in the wrong. I know there are some of you who are complete and total innocent little angels that didn't do anything wrong. And I know there are others of you who you're the problem and you fucked over royally. But either way, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Anything new coming in for Gemini? Anything new coming in? Anything new coming in? High Priestess reversed. Queen of Swords reversed. Three of Swords, Five of Cups reversed. All right, so I'm kind of feeling like the next person, I feel like you're going to be tested, honestly, but there's somebody close to you, I feel like, that's dealing with a toxic connection. They're in some kind of relationship that's either on and off or something to that effect, and this person really wants to be distracted from that heartache. And they very well may target you. They very well may target you and start spitting game and running game at you. And you may be totally unsuspecting of this. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Or maybe some of you know. Maybe some of you know, oh yeah, I know who that is. I've been waiting on them to break up with their person. Ooh, we don't want to do it like that. Ooh, we don't want to do it like that. Oh, no. No, see, yeah, I see somebody. This is it. Somebody is involved. I feel like a lot of you are going to be tested. There's somebody probably pretty close to you, could be at the workplace, who is involved in a toxic codependency connection. And right now, things are going horribly wrong, and this person very well may end up targeting you. And it could possibly, if you go along with it, it could turn into one of those, like, you get sucked into the drama, you know? Right now, it's just their drama and whatever they got going on, and you could easily get sucked into it. Ace of Cups reversed. Nine of Swords, see? I feel like you're going to be tested. This feels like a test to me. You know, that never stops, by the way. So I know y'all hear me say that from time to time. That never stops. The universe never stops testing you. You will be tested all of your days on this planet. The universe is going to constantly be throwing different tests and whatnot at you. Okay, well, what's the outcome then? What's the outcome? Three of Wands reversed. Four of Swords. Okay, so it may not work on you. Chariot. Okay, so I think a lot of you, it may not work on you. So for those of you who don't pass this test and you go ahead and jump into it anyway with all the alarm bells going off, your intuition screaming at you, your spirit guide screaming in your ear, and just all the red flags popping up, and you go ahead and do it anyway, well, I feel like you're going to be repeating this last cycle over again. But for those of you who have a little bit more emotional integrity than that, are more than likely going to turn and walk away from this or just avoid it altogether. And then the next person that comes in after that is going to be on the next level. It's going to be on a totally different level, totally new cycle. I feel like the majority of you are going to pass the test, though. So right now you're at a crossroads. Yes, somebody new is coming in, but the crossroads is, are you going to take path A or path B? And that is evolve or repeat. Evolve or repeat. Nothing wrong with repeating, y'all. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Valerie, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Ain't nothing wrong with repeating. Nope. You know how many times I've repeated toxic cycles? Oh, you learn some of the most valuable lessons doing that. You get lots and lots and lots of wisdom and hands-on experience. Yep, you sure does. All right. Cancer. Usually we get to Cancer around the 20-minute mark, and we're at the 30-minute mark. So running a little bit slow today. All right, what important messages do we have for Cancer and the past person? Cancer and the past person. Mm-hmm. Ace of Wands reversed. Last one. Okay, so this person sees you doing pretty good. They see you doing pretty good. I don't know if you are doing good or not, but they think you are. Yeah, so I don't know what your energy is here. Somebody, I don't know if it's you or not, but somebody isn't doing very good here. So I don't know if it's you not doing good and pretending that you're doing good, but for whatever reason under the sun, this person really feels like you are doing good. And I feel like the better they think you're doing, the worse it bothers them. That's what this feels like to me. I don't think this person wants to see you doing good. I don't think so. And like I said, maybe you're not. That's fine. But I don't know who needs to hear this, but I got to say it anyway. All that really matters is whether or not you actually are doing better. Okay. We live in a world of social media and Instagram and Facebook and all this stuff where everybody is so concerned about people thinking that they have this extravagant life. Now, if you actually have that extravagant life, there's nothing wrong with that. Fucking show it off, blast it out there, whatever the case may be. But that's not everybody. That's not everybody. There are some people out there who are absolutely fucking miserable, and they're more worried about people thinking they're happy than actually being happy. See what I'm saying? Now, that's a conversation for you to have with yourself. That's all. Just you go inside, you take an honest look around at your life, and you ask yourself, well, am I really happy? Am I really? And then if the answer is no, that's cool. We're all humans, dude. Nobody's 100% happy all the time. Okay, well, I got to fix that then. I would much rather be happy as hell and you think that I'm miserable than to be miserable as hell and you think that I'm happy. You see what I'm saying? Like if I had to make a choice, I don't give two shits what you think about me. I would rather actually be happy than actually be miserable. You know what I mean? That makes sense? So anyway, I kind of trailed off there. Yeah, this person's seeing you doing better. And I feel like the better it looks like you're doing, the more that decreases the chances of you ever wanting to talk to them again. So I think it's starting to bother them. It's starting to kind of get to them a little bit because they didn't think you would actually do any better. They didn't think that. They didn't think that you would actually be doing better. Okay. All right. Let's look at their true intentions. What are they really wanting? Ooh, 7 of Wands reversed. Judgment reversed. So they have a lot of unanswered questions. And they don't want you to be mad at them anymore. I really don't think they want you to be mad at them anymore. But they don't want you how am I going to say this? If in fact you are doing better and you don't care about them anymore, they don't want to take the chance of you finding out that they actually still have unanswered questions and are starting to they're starting to kind of wonder whether or not they made a mistake. It looks like it's coming from a good place. It does. Let's see if there will be any kind of outcome or action. Any actions or outcome? Actions or outcome. Sun card. Now I'm thinking a lot of you actually are finding your happiness. It looks to me like you're walking away from this. Walking away and choosing happiness. What's the advice? Knight of Wands. Chariot reverse. Don't move too fast. Don't move too fast. So I guess I'm just going to put it on you to use your better judgment. Ask yourself, would it be a good idea to open a line of communication with this person? Ask yourself that and see what the answer is. Okay. See, I'm going to try to help you fine tune your own intuitive abilities. You know, you don't have to just come to somebody like me to figure this shit out. You know, you all have the answers inside yourself. You know that, right? Ask yourself that. Would it be a good idea for me to open a line of communication with this person and or let them back into my life? And pay attention to the answer. If the answer is no, then keep on moving forward. There's nothing wrong with walking away and choosing happiness as long as you're genuinely healed. All right, anything new coming in? Anything new coming in for Cancer? Ooh, there's a new opportunity, a new open door of opportunity. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Seven of Swords. There is an open door of opportunity, but I don't feel like this person has the greatest intentions in the world. I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I think there's somebody that's been waiting and waiting and waiting. There's somebody that's been into you for a while. A while. This isn't something, as new as it may seem, this isn't something that's really like new and random. This feels like somebody that's been into you for a while, been planning and waiting. Like, say, again, a coworker. For like the last year, 6 months, they've been waiting and planning, not saying nothing. Because at the end of the day, I kind of feel like you are a little bit out of their league. You're a little bit out of their league. Okay. That's all I'm getting here. Actions or outcome. Star card. World card reversed. Six of Swords reversed. Not really. Hang on. Devil card reversed. So, more than likely, with the Devil card reversed, it doesn't look like you're actually going to take it very far with this person. Not really. Could be an Aries or an Aquarius for some of you. Or Capricorn. Now, with this World card, Wheel of Fortune, both reversed, now that's more past energy than anything. That's kind of, no, it's not really looking, it's not giving me a straight answer, dude. It might end up leading in conflict. Might end up popping off in conflict between the two of you. I just really don't think that you're going for this. What's the advice? Man, this is giving me a headache, man. I'm not going to lie. What's the advice? Sun card reversed. Page of Wands reversed. Queen of Cups. Okay, so if you choose to enter into this, it's very important that you be very emotionally and energetically responsible. Okay? Emotionally and energetically responsible. Check your vibe, check your emotions. Check in with yourself. Is it possible that I could get too attached to this person? Is it possible for me to casually see this person, or will they get attached to me? You know? I'm going to have to ask you to use your better judgment. As long as you feel like you can keep things casual, set boundaries, and draw the line, and know where to draw the line, then go right ahead. Go right ahead and have fun, okay? But just be careful. Just be careful, because I don't think, if you do choose to allow this person into your life, I don't think it's going to be anything long-term. I don't think this person has any intentions of having anything long-term. Not really. I feel like you've just been a fantasy of theirs for a while. And once they get a taste of that, and once they live that fantasy out, they're going to get bored of it and probably move on. So if you're prepared to go through that, then cool, go right ahead. Some of you are. I know some of you are like, all right, well, whatever, cool. I'll do it and then move on. Then do that. But if you don't really have boundaries, you know, and if you get attached very easily, then I wouldn't do it. I would not. Strange messages coming through, man. All right, we are going to move forward, though, to Leo. 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 Should have brought more decks down here than this. Leo. What important messages do we have for Leo and the past person? For the week. What's the energy looking like for the week between Leo and the past person? Four of Swords. Hang on. I'm not going to speak on that yet. Oh, 10 of Wands. Okay. So somebody's still burdened by this. Is this you? I can't help but think this might be you. Hang on. I can't help but think this might be you. Is this you? Are you still dreaming about this person? Still thinking about them all day, every day? Got the Sun card up here, though, so nobody knows about this, do they? I'm not going to lie. I'm really trying to look at the other person's energy when I pull my spread. That's what I'm really, really looking at. But I'm not going to lie. This feels like you. It feels like you. Thank you, Margie, for that super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, see, nobody knows about this. Nobody knows about this. And I do think that the feeling is mutual. For those of you who are wondering whether or not the past person still has feelings, yes, they do. I think both of you do. Thank you, Boston Bay, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Somebody here, though, is just walking away from this to prove a point. Is that you? That sounds like a Leo thing. That sounds very Leo-y. Like one of my aunts that helped raise me growing up was a Leo. And she was very much, she just had to prove a point, you know? So it feels to me like you might just be walking away just to prove a point, no matter how bad it hurts you. You'll take that stab to the heart as long as you can get your point across, right? Just for the sake of not changing your mind. Ooh, Knight of Swords, though, there might end up being communication. Let me call out the major arcana. I have Aquarius, Taurus, Cancer, Taurus again, and Pisces. All right. So we're going to look at their intentions. 3 cards at least. 3 cards at least for their intentions. Strength. See, they're vulnerable, dude. They are vulnerable with the Strength in the reverse. They're still attracted to you. They wish that it would have worked out. They do wish that it would have. They wish that it would have, but I feel like they have this feeling of acceptance. Like, I mean, I wish it would have worked out, but it is what it is, you know? Actions or outcome. Ooh, Devil card. Oh, shit. Damn it. See, this keeps happening. 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. Now, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, there may be communication for some of you, but I feel like it's a very small number of you. The small number of you who do end up communicating, it'll more than likely be real awkward communication that's not very consistent. But it looks to me like unless you do some sort of, I don't want to just say healing, but it looks like this is eating you up. It looks like this is eating you up, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. Not seeing a lot of movement, maybe a little bit of communication, maybe, you know, some kind of, but for the most part, it looks like this is eating you up, and it doesn't look like it's letting up for a while. What's the best advice? Best advice. Chariot, Magician. So don't stop moving forward. Let's do this. Let's do this. Could you draw a picture in your mind of a future timeline a year from now, 2 years from now, whatever the case may be, and imagine what it would feel like to be able to look back on this and laugh about it? Could you imagine that? Think about this. Think about your first heartbreak. Think about that. You remember your first heartbreak? Maybe in junior high or high school? How do you feel about that now, looking back? You're probably thankful that it happened, right? I know that's how I am. I remember my first heartbreak, dude. And every time I see like a picture or something like that of the person that broke my heart for the first time, I'm like, oh God, thank you, universe, for not letting me get stuck with that person. Can you understand where I'm going with this? You have the ability to do that with everything that's ever happened to you. Everything, even the most traumatic, horrific shit. You have the ability to flip that energy on its ass and do something with it. So that's what I would be doing if I was you. Take the energy that you are dealt right now, okay, and use it to manifest bigger and better things. Man, you don't know how much, in a way, and this sounds kind of weird. You know, I don't know any other way to word it without it sounding kind of weird, but sometimes I miss struggling. Sometimes I kind of miss that. You know why? Because when you're struggling, when you have like struggles and frustrations and heartache and all those things, that is the greatest fuel for motivation. That if you know how to harness that energy correctly, that can motivate you to do so much shit, dude. And then once you really start climbing some mountains, all the adversity goes away, and it's really hard to get motivated. It's really hard to get motivated. So for those of you who are at like an emotional rock bottom, you actually are at one hell of an advantage. Because if you take that energy and stick it in your fuel tank, bro, I'm telling you, you can do so much with that. So much with it. And it's funny too, because, you know, you stay on that path and then eventually whoever it was that like hurt you, usually they'll come back and apologize. And then you'll be like, man, don't even worry about it. I'm glad that it happened that way. It's funny. It's funny. You know how many times that has happened to me? Many times. Many times. All right. Anything new coming in for Leo? Anything new coming in? What new is coming in for Leo? Ooh, okay. You might have something long-term coming in. You might have some stability coming in. Yeah, I think you have stability coming in. But what the universe wants to do is, the analogy I like to give is the universe has red tape around you. Okay. And this will happen. I don't care who you are. The universe will do this. Imagine that you are like a cell phone. Okay. You're like a cell phone. And that last connection drained you down to 2% battery. What do you do with your phone when it's drained down to 2% battery? You plug it up, you set it over there and say, leave that alone. Don't go near it. All right? Well, the universe will do that to you when you've been drained down to 2% battery. The universe will stick your ass over here all by yourself and put red tape around you and say, nobody go near this being. This being is healing. I talked about this yesterday. The only people who can make their way into your life are people who vibrate at the same frequency you do. Period. That's not my opinion. That is an immutable universal law. So if you're broken and hurt and you're at this emotional rock bottom, don't judge yourself for it. It's cool. just know that it's not very wise to try to bring somebody into your life unless you're extremely fucking careful. You want to be careful who you bring into your life. Very careful. Very, very careful. Just know that while I'm in this bad vibrational state, I am a magnet to other people and situations that harmoniously resonate with the vibrational state that I am in. Does this make sense? Just having said that, as soon as you do a sufficient enough amount of healing, yes, the next person due to come in is long-term. Could be marriage, could be children. I feel like your person is due to come in anytime. Anytime. Let's see if we can get a good outcome on this, at least for the week. What's the outcome for the week? World card. All right. So everything in your life is slowly but surely coming together to begin a brand new cycle for you. You may not really notice a whole lot, but trust me, it is. Right now, you're at a crossroads. You are at a crossroads. Let's see if I can get a good King of Swords reversed and the Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. Like I said, the crossroads is the next person who comes in. What vibrational state are you going to choose to be in when the next person shows up? Because right now, I feel like you are very bitter, angry, lonely, and empty. Okay? No judgment. I'm not saying that makes you a bad person. It doesn't make you a good person or a bad person or a smart person or a dumb person. You're just a person who, for whatever reason, is in this vibrational state. We're humans. It happens. Just know, though, that this right here, if this is the frequency that you allow to bind you with another person, it's going to make for a very challenging, very, very challenging situationship. Okay? Very challenging. Very, very challenging. See, when you come together with somebody on a low frequency like that, it doesn't mean you have to stay that way. You can come out of it, but both of you have to work together as a team to climb up out of that low vibration. That is not as easy as it sounds. No, it's not. Absolutely, positively not. Okay. All right. Who was that? Leo? Virgo. Virgo. I am really digging this reading spot right here. I am digging this. I am digging this. This is actually my wife's craft room, where all her beads and stuff for the jewelry that she sells, it's all stacked up over here. Our upstairs AC went out. So my office upstairs is like an oven. So I had to come down here. All right. Who we on again? Virgo. 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 Ooh, the Empress reversed. Okay, with the past person. Could be a Taurus for some of you. Two more. Okay, Virgo and the past person. Let's see here. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. See? It might just end up being the same old message that keeps coming through. Tell me, what does it mean? What's this mean? Somebody is waiting on reconciliation. Thank you for the super chat. How the hell do you say your username? I don't know how to say that. Thank you so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciate you. All right, so somebody here is waiting on reconciliation. Waiting. And so far from what it looks like, somebody's waiting either on an apology or an opportunity to apologize. Looks like it's actually honestly coming from a good place, though. It kind of does, man. It does look like it's coming from a good place. I'm going to have to see what their intentions are here in a minute. So far with the Hierophant in the upright and the Seven of Swords reversed, Six of Pentacles, Tower reversed. It honestly looks like somebody here has pretty good intentions of trying to work this out. Okay, it could be a Sagittarius for some of you. Okay, I'm going to have to see who's doing what here. Let me see who's doing what. What's their intentions? Is that you? Is that you with good intentions and wanting to work this out? If you're dealing with a past person. 3 cards on this person's intentions. 3 of them. Page of Swords, they want to talk to you. 5 of Cups. 10 of Cups. So what's looking like right now, I don't know, it may be sadness influencing this person's way of thinking, you know? It very well may be. It very well may be. You know, when we get sad and we get hurt, we may think, you know, that we want something. And then, I don't know. Okay, let me just put it to you like this. It looks like it's coming from a good place right now. It does. It does. Okay. Let's see if they're taking any actions or if there will be an outcome. Actions or outcome. I feel like this person's going to eventually end up coming forward. Yeah. I feel like this person's finally gonna get so tired of waiting. With the Strength card reversed, 5 of Cups. They're probably going to break. They're waiting and waiting and waiting. They're probably more than likely going to break under pressure and end up coming forward. What's the outcome? Knight of Wands. It might be a brief reconnection. Because like I said, I feel like right now it may be coming from a good place, but it's sadness. It's like sadness that's influencing this person's decision. So they may not be really thinking clearly or thinking the way they normally would, making decisions they would normally make. So it may be brief with this Knight of Wands energy. See, the Knight of Wands is not a bad guy. He's just not very consistent. You know, his actions don't always match up with his words. He changes his mind real easy. He's real fickle and flaky. And all right, what's the best advice? Best advice. King of Swords reversed. Uh-oh. Hangman reversed. All right. So stick with the facts. Don't let this person guilt trip you. Okay. So if you have a conversation with this person and you notice that they are just constantly picking and poking at your emotions, you know, like especially if the conversation's not really going the way they want it to, and they start poking even harder at your emotions, don't be afraid to shut that down. Don't be afraid to shut that down. No. Don't be afraid to shut that down. Because if you say something they don't want to hear and they respect you, they should just be able to leave it be. Oh, that's how you feel? Oh, fuck. Okay, then. All right. That's how you feel. There's nothing I can do about it. You know? But instead, there's people out there that, oh, that's how you feel? Okay, well, how can I guilt trip you? How can I use that against you and try to make you feel like shit for that? You know? To try to twist you and manipulate you into doing what I want you to do. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, boy. No. So just don't let them play that game with you. Don't let them play that game with you. Anything new coming in for Virgo. Strength card reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Oh, man, it's taking its slow-ass time there, isn't it? It is taking its slow-ass time. Why? Oh, the Lover's card. Oh. So, yes, the next connection due to come in is one of these. You know what these are, right? Let me explain to you what these are. You know how we can go through life and we can meet this person, that person, and the third person, and every now and then somebody makes a pretty big impact, and you know, I'll never forget that person and this and that, whoop, whoop, whoop. But then you go and you don't think about them for a few months, or you can connect with somebody and then part ways and then kind of forget about them and then think about them again a year later, like, oh yeah, I forgot about that person. Not these. These types of connections are those ones that climb up over every wall you have built around your heart. Okay. The army that you've built around your heart, every defense mechanism that you have in place, none of that matters. Okay, these type of connections grab you straight by the soul, dude, and they play a tremendous role in completely changing your life. These types of connections have the ability to completely flip your whole fucking world upside down. You know what I'm talking about, right? I think we've all experienced those. That's what's due to come in. That's what's due to come in. And it is going slow. It is going slow. So know that that is headed in your direction. That is headed in your direction. See if I can get anything else on this. But it's coming slow. It's coming very, very slow with the Knight of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands. Ah, okay, I see. 2 of Wands reversed. All right, so for those of you who are still hung up on a past person, if you are still hung up on a past person, you are not a frequency match to this person. Okay, so universe is basically holding this person back until you decide to do something with that past connection. You know, slam the door shut on it, go through the healing process, whatever the case may be. Now, for those of you who are not sitting around waiting on a past person to come back, you still have a lot of healing you need to do from that past connection. You're still holding on to a grudge. You're still holding on to a lot of negative emotions. And still, if you are holding on to a grudge or you're still bitter and angry, that's fine. Again, not judging you for that. Just know for the fact of the matter is you are still not a frequency match for this person. Okay. Not only that, because the universe is capable, if it really wants to have you and this person meet up on a lower density, on a lower frequency. But even if, way out on a limb, if the universe does decide to go ahead and bring you this person on a much lower frequency, you really need to be able to have your head on straight. Because these types of connections, it's really, 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 really easy to lose yourself. Okay, you know, take a look back. You ever had those connections that have you questioning yourself? Like, wow, what I did, that's not something I would normally do. You're doing things you wouldn't normally do. You may even be doing things you promised yourself you would never do. You know, it's making you make decisions that are totally out of your character, and you're questioning, who the hell am I? That's what those kind of connections are. What's the best advice? Best advice. Devil card reversed. This all has to do with healing. This all has to do with healing. So I guess, like I said, for some of you, the universe could go ahead and bring you this person, but I feel like the majority of you, the universe wants you to do a little bit of healing first. How do I know I've healed? People ask me that all the time. I'll have return customers come back to me and say, okay, you did a reading for me last year, and you said that I need to do some healing. So I've been working on my healing. Am I healed? How do I know if I'm healed? And I'm like, if you have to ask me that, you're probably not. Probably not. If you have to ask me whether or not you healed, probably not. Probably not. True healing is gratitude. Let me ask you this. Can you tell me the meaning behind that situation? Why that was meant to happen to you? Are you thankful for that experience? No? You ain't healed yet. You're not truly, fully, completely healed until you can tell me the story of something traumatic that happened to you. And you can break down and explain to me the deeper meaning behind why it happened and why you're thankful that it happened. That's true healing. That's true healing. And it's not as daunting of a task as it sounds like. As soon as you become aware of just how much power you really do have over your own life. That's the war that we're in today, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That's the war right there. That's really it at the end of the day. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know how much power you have over your own life. They don't want you to know that. You have more power over your life than they have ever led you to believe. Yes, you do. All right, not going down that path right now. I ain't got time for that. Who we on now? That was Virgo. Libra. This is going to be another long one, isn't it? Yeah, do y'all mind a real long-ass video? The one yesterday was 2 hours long. I was going to try not to do that today, but it looks like it's coming out like that again. So anyway, Libra. Libra. Queen of Pentacles reverse for the past person. 2 more for the past person in Libra. Oh, Queen of Cups, though. So some of you, with the Queen of Cups upright and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, for those of you dealing with a past person, for those of you dealing with a past person, the feelings you still have for this person are, how am I going to word this? The fact that you still have a lot of feelings for this person is really screwing up other aspects of your life, I feel like. You very well may be noticing like you're very unorganized, maybe not making very smart financial decisions, maybe not motivated, not very goal-oriented, because the feelings you still have for this person are really weighing you down and they're unprocessed. Somebody here is just desperately trying to find somebody new. Is that you? Whoever it is, that don't work. No, it don't. It'll distract you from it for a little bit, but it don't work. I don't have time to go on that lecture today, but that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Anyway, though, I do kind of feel like you are off to a fresh new start. You are, but you're being drugged down vibrationally. 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, both reversed. Queen of Cups upright. Queen of Pentacles reversed. I am kind of feeling like an offer very well may be made here. There's a lot of things pointing towards communication coming from the past person here. But I feel like there's a third party in the mix here. I don't know on whose side. Could be on your end, could be on their end. Maybe both of you. Maybe both of you already have a third energy in the mix there. Somebody here, though, has been desperately, frantically trying to find somebody new. And there's already another energy in the mix here. Yeah, there's already another energy in the mix. I do feel like an offer is going to be made, though. Does feel like an offer is going to be made. Okay, well, let's see their intentions. 3 cards. Thank you for the super chat. How do you say your name? I don't know how to say your name. McLeod Simmons. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. Oh. Chariot reversed. 2. Okay. King of Swords. So this person isn't even really 100% sure exactly what they want. Not really. Not really. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Yeah, this person's not even really 100% sure exactly what they want. I feel like one day, like they feel one way one day, another way another day, you know. Are you dealing with somebody that's a very logical thinker? This person may be trying to overthink this situation. With the 2 of Wands, King of Swords there. Ace of Cups reversed. Yeah. So to me, I don't know. I'm a very... I don't like wishy-washiness. I mean, I'm not saying I'm never wishy-washy, but if I'm wishy-washy, I'm not going to make a decision. That's just who I am as a person. I'm not saying do this. I'm not saying be like me. Me personally, though, if I'm wishy-washy and indecisive, I'm not going to make a decision. I'm not going to like make a decision until I've made the damn decision in here, you know? So that's one thing that I don't like about that. If you don't know whether or not you want to be with me, I don't want you. I don't want you. Get the hell away from me. Get away from me. I got too much self-respect for that. I got too much respect for myself and my vibration. If you don't know if you want to be with me, get away from me. Go. I don't want to be with you at all. You know? Let's see what's the outcome. Actions or outcome. I don't see commitment. See? Ooh. Nah, I kind of feel like this person's probably going to try to run some game on you and blow some smoke up your ass. I don't see the two of you committing. I feel like an offer will be made, but more than likely turned down. What's the best advice? Best advice. Yep. Resist temptation. Hold back and resist temptation. Okay. At the end of the day, if you're honest with yourself, this connection doesn't serve you anything good. And if you look back, this connection probably has served you very little good from the moment the two of you connected to right now. If you take an honest look back, how much time have I spent happy, motivated, feeling good? And how much time have I spent angry, irritated, pissed off, and upset? I know a lot of you, from the minute you and this person connected to now, if you take that whole block of time, you probably spent 90% of that time irritated, frustrated, pissed off, and angry, and sad, right? So, what's that tell you? What's that tell you? Hang on now. So, resist temptation and hold back would be in your best interest. Unless you want to let the universe show you again. And again, like I said earlier, I don't remember who I said it to, but nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with repeating a cycle. Now, if you keep repeating the same cycle for 10, 15 years, then that's when it becomes a problem. But 2 times, 3 times, maybe even a 4th time, I've done it. I've done it. But at some point, you got to draw the line and be like, oh, okay, I see. I see what's going. If I keep playing the same game, I'm going to keep winning the same prize. I see. You know? Anything new coming in for Libra? Anything new coming in? Page of Pentacles reversed. You do have somebody that has their eye on you. Emperor reversed. Yeah, there's somebody that has their eye on you, but you intimidate the hell out of them. Don't take that personal. Damn, see? Look. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands reversed. I wouldn't take that personal. I don't mean you intimidate them. I just feel like they have self-confidence issues. What is it they actually want from you? What are their intentions? Oh, they want commitment. They do want commitment, but you intimidate them a little bit, man. You do intimidate them a little bit. They're too scared. Any actions or outcome happening here? Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and the Justice. So, okay, it'll probably take a little bit of time. I'm going to have to look at the advice on this here because this looks to me like it's moving way slower than it needs to. It looks like it's moving much, much slower than it needs to. Okay, what's the advice? What is the advice? Okay, so get to talking to this person. I think you know who it is too. I think you know who it is. Okay, so get to talking to this person. Get to know who they are as a person. Be sure you are emotionally independent. Okay, we don't need this right here. Okay, be sure you're emotionally independent. What that means is I'm happy whether I'm in a relationship or not. I don't need you to make me happy. Okay, that's very important. And be sure you're an open book. Be sure you're an open book. Open up to this person a little bit. Let them really get to know you. Figure out that way to connect with this person on a level to where they're not putting you up on this big old pedestal, you know? Because especially if they feel like you're out of their league, they're going to put you way up here on this big old pedestal, you know? Way up here. We got to figure out a way to connect so that you understand that I'm no different than you. I'm not on no pedestal, you know? That makes sense? I'll be working on that. This shouldn't be moving as slow as it is. I feel like something new has already been past due to come in for you. Okay? Just need a little bit more open communication. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio and the past person. Scorpio and the past person. Nope. Three of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Third party situation for some of you. I know that's not everybody. So if you don't know for a fact that it's a third party situation, don't worry about it. But for some of you, it was definitely a third party situation. I feel like this person's been doing things to try to get your attention. Posting things directed towards you, you know, that kind of thing. Seven of Swords, though. Oh, see, this is the same message that came to y'all for y'all yesterday. Okay, Seven of Swords reversed. All right. I feel like this person is hoping that something bad happens. Okay, so let me try to cover every situation here. If this is a recent situation where you all just very recently separated, I feel like this person is planning to try to prevent you from having any kind of success, like trying to figure out ways they could possibly sabotage you. Now, if this isn't something very recent, like maybe it was 6 months to a year ago, and you're already connecting with somebody, I feel like this person is still planning, plotting, and hoping to either see something bad happen or hoping that something bad happens to you. That's the biggest thing that I'm getting here. That's the biggest thing that I'm getting here. King of Cups reversed, Five of Cups, two Kings, both in the reverse. Okay. Any action? World card? No. So if anything, I feel like there's an opportunity for you to get closure. Looks like that's about it, though. I'm not even really totally convinced that if you and this person had a conversation, I don't think it would give you the closure that you're looking for. For those of you who are curious about, wanting closure, that's another another question I get all the time in my readings. Will I ever get closure? And I always tell the people the same thing. You give yourself closure. Nobody can give you closure. That doesn't work that way. Even in the very rare instance where you and the person hash it out and you get your closure, you're still the one that does it. It's still up to you. You know what happens, though? 90% of the time? 90% of the time when you go to get closure, it's really an attempted reconciliation. That's really what ends up happening. That's really what ends up happening. And of 50% of that 90% of the time, the person just gets sucked back into it and ends up going through a repeat cycle all over again. It doesn't end up being closure at all, But about 10% of the time, you and the person ideally can have a conversation. Cool. I apologize for my part. I forgive you for your part. Whoop, 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 this, that, and the third. You go that way, I go this way, and everything's cool. About 10% of the time. Now, for those of you who are curious about whether or not you can get closure with this person, I feel like if you tried, I don't think it would give you the closure that you want. I don't think that it would. I think you would walk away very disappointed, frustrated, bitter, and pissed off with not more questions than answers, but it would just really bring the past back up. It would bring the past back up and you'd probably walk away from it very pissed off. You walk away from talking to this person very irritated and frustrated. All right, let's see. Let's see their intentions. What's this person's intentions? And Page of Cups. So they want to make an offer. They don't want closure. They want you to make a love offer. I knew it. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So they want you to make a love offer. They want you to think that they're happy, that they're happier now. And they want to try to lure you in so you'll make an offer. What's the outcome? What's the outcome? Queen of Wands, Empress reversed, Three of Pentacles reversed. I see you standing your ground. Two of Wands reverse. No, you got your mind made up. Shit, we fix signs, baby. Right? Everybody always wants to challenge the willpower of a fixed sign. I'm a fixed sign too, for my new followers. I'm a fixed sign too. I'm an Aquarius. Why do they always want to challenge us fixed signs? All Aquarians, Scorpios, Tauruses, and Leos. Everybody always wants to challenge our stubbornness. Man, you ain't going to win, dude. I'm telling you, you ain't going to win. You know? Speaking of Aquarius, could be an Aquarius for some of you. Okay, what's the best advice? Best advice. Refrain from judging this situation. Don't seek closure from this person. With the World card in the reverse and the Six of Wands reversed. Don't seek closure from this person. They are not going to give you closure. If they owe you an apology, even if they do apologize, you won't get the closure. Because like I said, I feel like what they're trying to do, if you communicate with them, is they're trying to twist it in such a way that you end up making them an offer, is what they're doing, even if they do apologize. Okay. Now, I'm not saying don't clear the air with this person. You can do that if you want, but don't expect this person to give you closure. Okay. Create your own closure. I share it sometime on Facebook, that meme that says the disrespect was the closure, you know, for real. But just try to refrain from judging the situation. I know y'all hear me say the same things, and I get tired of hearing myself say it too, but I got to say it. Refrain from judging the situation. Okay. 99% of the time, we don't know why the universe is doing something until long after it's done. Okay. So give the universe some time to show you why it did this. All right. Anything new coming in for Scorpio? Anything new? Page of Pentacles. Some of you could end up communicating with somebody at the workplace. But this kind of offer, though, a Page of Pentacles offer in regards to love doesn't really, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like an offer's coming through, but it may just be like this person hinting. They're really holding back. Look, man, King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Strength card. So you do have something new coming in, but some of you may not even recognize it as a love offer. You know, you very well may not. Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, because whoever this is, you know what, this kind of feels to me like, again, I'm going to use the coworker example. Say it's somebody that works in your department and you talk to them every day, every single day, and you're real close to them, real friendly and whatnot. And their intentions are, they actually are hoping to get with you, but they are disguising it, you know, putting on this cloak of just being professional, you know. And since you're so friendly and you're so with it, they're assuming that you're into them too. So then tension starts building. Tension starts building because now they're thinking they got it. They got the ace in the hole, you know. Oh man, Scorpio's into me, you know what I'm saying? And you have no idea. It's just like, whoa, what are you talking about? No, I thought we were just like friends or whatever. And then tension starts building. It starts building and building and building. What do they want from you? Magician, shit. See, it could be somebody at the workplace. I feel like if it's somebody at the workplace, they have no problem with a workplace relationship. I do feel like this person might be a little bit manipulative too, with the Magician reverse there. What's the best advice here? Ooh, Hierophant reversed. Queen of Cups. Okay, Death card reversed. All right, so what is it? Hang on. Don't go searching and pursuing commitment. Okay? See if you can attract it to you. If you and this person don't naturally kind of come together and flow together naturally like that, and within the first week, 2 weeks or whatever of your all's communication, it's not really wanting to go anywhere naturally. Don't try to force it. Don't try to force it. Okay. You don't need to cut this person out of your life necessarily. I would just be as emotionally responsible as you possibly can. Okay. Because I don't think you and this person speak the same love language. And that's not a deal breaker necessarily, but if you do choose to get involved with somebody who speaks a completely different vibrational love language from you, that makes for a very difficult, very, very difficult, like that phase, that first phase where y'all are coming together, getting to know each other, coming together as one. And then when you make it over that first hump, to where it's official, I'm not going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere, we're a fucking item. Getting over that first hump, it's very, very difficult. Very difficult. So just think this through. Really think this through. I think a lot of you probably wouldn't even really be that interested in this person if you knew. So if you're not that into them at first, there's no need to overthink it and think, what if? You don't need to do that. Just think about it. Remember, I always default to this. Do you believe that the person the universe has picked for you will communicate with you so poorly that you will be confused about their feelings and intentions? Do you believe that? Do you believe the universe is an idiot? Seriously. And I'm not pointing fingers at anyone specifically. Do you believe the universe is an idiot? Do you believe the universe is so stupid that it picked a person for you that can't really even communicate their true feelings and intentions to you? Do you believe that the universe is so stupid that it picked a person for you that you can't understand their love language? Do you think the universe is that goddamn dumb? It's just something to think about. I'm telling you, thinking that helped me a lot on my journey. A lot. Once I started thinking that, I avoided so much unnecessary bullshit when I started thinking about it that way, and I beelined it straight towards my person. Think about that. As long as one person takes something they heard me say and changes their life with it, then my job is complete. All right, we are going to move forward to Sagittarius. Sagittarius and the past person. Hang on a second. There we go. That looks better. No, it doesn't. Hang on. There we go. I like this better. Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Sagittarius and the past person. If you're not dealing with a past person, this part of the reading is not for you. I feel like most of you are, though. So that's why I always do that first. Uh-oh. We got a stalker. So the past person does keep a very heavy eye on you. Some of you know this. And I know there's at least one of you that's putting on a show for them because they're watching me. I won't lie. I think it's fun. I do that too sometimes. I mean, I'm getting a little old for that now. But back in the day when I was in my late 20s, that was my only form of entertainment. My only form of entertainment was keeping my stalkers guessing and keeping my stalkers on edge. You know what I mean? It's kind of fun, dude. That would entertain me for days, weeks, and months back when I was 28, 29 years old, All right. Boom, boom. Ooh, 8 of Wands, though. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. Okay. Are you already involved with somebody by chance? 10 of Cups. If you are, okay, so either A, you're already involved with somebody else, and from the looks of it, it looks very successful, or at least like it has a lot of potential, and this person is watching the whole thing. Either that, or you got something new on the way. Something new is coming in, and it looks pretty damn successful. It looks like you got blessings on the horizon, but you have somebody watching the whole thing silently. 10 of Cups, King of Cups. 10 of Cups, King of Cups. Okay. Could be another Sagittarius for some of you. Page of Pentacles reversed. Okay. It does not look very action-packed, but it does look like, looking at it through this person's eyes, they're seeing you doing what they assume to be much better. They assume that you're doing much, much, much better. And I feel like it hurts them to see that. Three of Swords, 10 of Cups. Okay. Whatever it is that you have going on in your life, this person is watching the whole thing, and it hurts them. It bothers them. They are playing the victim. Okay. Now, I don't know if they are the victim, but if you ever come up in conversation, oh, trust me, they play the victim. Oh, Sagittarius is so crazy. Sagittarius is such a bitch or such an asshole. So crazy. You know what I mean? You won't believe what Sagittarius did to me. Boo-hoo me, poor pitiful me, boo-hoo me, you know? They know what they want to say to you, too. They know what they want to say to you. They just don't think you care to talk to them. They want to talk to you, though. They do. They just don't think you care to hear from them. Could be an Aries. Let's see, who do I got here? I got Aries, Sagittarius, Aries and Sagittarius, and that's it. 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. Let's see their thoughts, feelings, and intentions. What are their thoughts, feelings, and intentions? What are their thoughts and feelings and intentions? Do. Hangman, King of Pentacles reversed, Queen of Pentacles upright. So I feel like they're actually doing a lot of reflecting. They're doing quite a bit of reflecting on the past, and they are realizing what they could have had with you. They are realizing what they could have had. So it doesn't look like it's coming from a bad place. It really doesn't. Is there going to be any actions or an outcome? Nope. Unanswered questions. And this connection has served its purpose. The connection is going to start feeling weaker and weaker and weaker between the two of you. The next person due to come in is a new person. What's the best advice? Best advice. 8 of Swords reversed. Okay. So once you feel like, and trust me when I say this, no matter what part you played, no matter if you were done horribly wrong or if you did horribly wrong, doesn't matter. You can still learn something. Once you can honestly say to yourself that you learned whatever lesson that situation was supposed to teach you, or just learned something, anything. It could be something little and petty, or it could be something big and profound. That's when, if you want to, I would open up a line of communication. Open up a line of communication once you can tell yourself, I learned everything that I needed to learn. I've realized what the lesson was. Okay. That's when you could open up a line of communication. But you will very quickly realize that it will never go back to exactly what it was between the two of you. Okay, the changes that happened between the two of you were permanent. It put a permanent dent in the connection. Okay, but you can open a line of communication with them if you want. I just wouldn't get my hopes up. Anything new coming in? Ooh, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so the next person, the next person due to come in has a bit of an attitude problem and a bit of an ego problem. Uh-oh. Nine of Swords reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so I feel like the next person due to come in. I don't know, man. I don't know. It feels a little bit weird. Feels a little bit weird. I see you kind of taking it slow too. You're probably, honestly, you're probably going to be faced with several different options and opportunities, but I see there's one person in particular that you're having to either completely ignore or turn down. I can't tell which one it is. There's some energy that's trying to make its way into your life that you're not interested in. And it may be a karmic contract. I'm feeling like some of you, if you know that you are a karmic human and you have some karmic contracts, I feel like you might have a karmic contract with somebody that you're honestly really not even interested in. Okay. So if you kind of feel some strange, unwanted, weird, funky connection with a person that you're really not interested in, you really don't want to go there, we got to handle that. We got to handle that. Okay. Because if you're really not wanting this person in your life, you're going to have to do something to cut that contract or void the contract. Okay. Because it will slow things down, especially in regards to attracting your actual person. What's the outcome? Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah. Okay. Three of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like you really, things are being slowed down and things are moving very, very slow until you figure out what you're going to do with this right here. What's the advice? What's the advice? Page of Wands. Queen of Cups reversed. Five of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so we got to handle it somehow, some way. We got to handle it somehow, some way. You have to be able to generate some kind of energy between you and this person and then take that energy and utilize it. Okay, we have to assign some kind of meaning to the experience. Okay, you have to. Ten of Cups reversed. You have to be able to assign some sort of meaning to every experience that you have in your life. Okay. Well, what was the meaning behind that? Well, fuck, I don't know. I can't figure it out. Okay. Well, I'm going to create one. I'm going to decide what that means. And I'm telling you, y'all don't know how much power you have with your beliefs and your perceptions. Okay. Start utilizing it. Because I feel like there's some of you who have a couple of karmic contracts due to come in. A couple of them. But this one right here really looks like, it just really looks to me like you're not that interested in it. So if you're not, that's fine. You're not required. Okay. You want to be sure that you do something to energetically untie from the person and void the contract so that you can get on to the next connection coming in. It'll speed the process up and it'll make the pathway much, much smoother. Okay. All right. Capricorn. Capricorn. Are y'all liking this? I don't know what happened yesterday for the weekend forecast. Really strange, weird messages started coming through. I didn't plan it. And now it looks like the messages are coming through the same way here today. And it's taken a long ass time. Do y'all mind a 2-hour-long video? I'll be honest with you. I would rather not. But I don't know. All right, whatever. Capricorn. Let's look at the energy between Capricorn and the past person. Past person. Woo-wee, shoo-wee, doo-wee, doo-wee. Somebody here is obsessing over this. I know that's the Capricorn card, but that honestly does not feel like your energy. It could be for some of you, but Nine of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, I see. I feel like this person is going to try to figure out some kind of way to hook up with you. I feel like it. I feel like this person's trying to figure out some kind of sort of way to sneak back around and have a little hookup with you. Doesn't really look like it's going to go as planned either. With the Five of Wands right there. Page of Wands reversed. Yeah. Okay. Page of Swords reversed. It's hard to say whether or not that is a definitive outcome here, but that's the plan that I'm seeing. More than likely, especially if you're dealing with a man. Men are horrible about this. I've seen everybody do it. It doesn't matter. I've seen every gender, race, religion, color. I've seen everybody do this, but men are the worst, where they're trying to find somebody new, like desperately hoping for somebody new to come in, and then they're just not very successful. So once they get to a point where nothing new is coming in, they get frustrated and they start looking in the rearview mirror. Okay, well, if nobody new can come in, who can I run back to real quick? Who of all the people from the past, who is most likely to buy my bullshit and tip me for it? See what I'm saying? So I'm feeling like a past person is contemplating coming back around for a little booty call. Ten of Cups reversed. I don't think they're actually looking for a full-on serious kind of connection, reconciliation. Not really. Okay, whatever. By the way, it could be a Libra, it could be another Capricorn. I got Libra and Capricorn here. All right. What's their intentions? Seven of Wands. So they do still have their guard up. They are, they're keeping secrets from you. Yeah, they don't, look, they don't plan on being 100% open, real, and honest with you. They're still keeping secrets. I feel like they're just trying to figure out how to run game on you, and that's why they got their guard up. That's why they're guarded, because they're already anticipating a possibility of you catching them and calling them out on their bullshit. Could be a Pisces for some of you. Okay, what's the outcome? Knight of Wands reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed. Five of Cups. They're going to be disappointed. You're either A, going to completely shoot down and turn down their offer, or you might just ignore them. Maybe you'll just ignore them. Is that what it is? What's the best advice? Three of Wands. Page of Swords. Okay. So if you want, I don't think there's anything wrong with opening communication. But just wait before you make a move. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Don't let your guard down. For those of you who are wondering whether or not this person has changed, the answer is no. For those of you who are wondering whether or not this person has seen the error of their ways, the answer is no, or at least they don't care. Okay? So just be prepared. Whoever it was that you walked away from in the past is the same exact person you will be returning back to if you choose to go with it. Anything new coming in for Capricorn? Anything new coming in for Capricorn? Man, why the hell, dude? That keeps happening. Queen of Swords reversed. What does that even mean? Hang on. Getting tired of that card jumping out for the new person. Page of Wands. Yep, you are definitely off to a brand new start. Yes, you are. I feel like it looks to me like it very well may come in this week. I feel like a new person is coming in more than likely this week. But what's the strength? Could be a Leo for some of you. Could be somebody at the workplace. Yeah, I feel like you might end up getting flirted with by a coworker or something. Three of Swords. Okay, so I don't really feel like this is random. Feels like somebody that knows you or has known you for a while, and they've been waiting on the right opportunity. What are their true intentions? King of Wands. So they're not playing games. They want something serious and long term. They do want something serious and long term, but I feel like, okay, you're one of their choices. You know, they're contemplating whether or not to get with you or somebody else. So you know what I say? Go. If I'm just one of your options, if you don't know whether or not you want me or somebody else, I don't want you. Nope, I don't want you. Nope, get away from me. Go get them. What's the best advice? Devil card reversed. Okay. So take things slow. Don't just jump right in bed with somebody. We got to take this shit in stages, dude. We got to take this in stages. First, let me get to know who you are. Before we become energetically entangled on a quantum level, I want to get to know who you are. Are you willing to sit and get to know who I am as a person? Okay. And then if we start slowly gravitating towards each other and forming a tighter connection, then we can jump in bed together. Okay. But we want to take this stuff in stages here. If I'm talking to you for 2 weeks and just because we don't have sex in the first 2 weeks means you're going to leave, I don't need you anyway then. I don't need you anyway. Nope, I sure don't. Now, I'm not saying make them wait 6 months, but come on, man. We got to be smart about this shit, dude. 2022, we got to be operating from a place of energetic awareness and intelligence. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's look at the energy between Aquarius and the past person. Aquarius and the past person, universe. Aquarius and the past person. Ooh, somebody's actually getting over this. Is it you? Are you getting over this? If you're not, I feel like they are. Queen of Wands, 9 of Cups. So I feel like they definitely think that you're getting over this. Yeah. So they think you're getting over this. They sure do. They sure. Now, I don't know if you are or not. They are keeping an eye on you. This person does keep a very close eye on you. I feel like there's blocked communication. But they are somehow still expecting you to communicate. They want you to communicate. Do they have you blocked or do you have them blocked? It makes sense if you have them blocked. Did you block them? But if they have you blocked, why are they wanting, how are they going to expect communication? It doesn't make any sense. People come to me for readings. They'll say that shit like, I broke up with my boyfriend 2 weeks ago and I blocked him on everything. Will he reach out? I'm like, what the fuck? No. And I mean, he shouldn't. You broke up with him and you blocked him? No, he's not going to reach out. That'd be stupid if he did, Now, I know that's not everybody. But this is kind of confusing to me a little bit. This is a little bit confusing. This person has a lot of unanswered questions. They do want to clear the air with you. They do. I feel like they're still attracted to you, but they don't know where you stand. They can't tell how you feel about it. So until they get a clear understanding of exactly how you feel, they are pretending that they're just basically trying to ignore it and stuff it away and pretend that nothing ever happened. Let's look at their intentions. This is the fucking Aquarius saga, isn't it? This is the same damn message that comes out every other Aquarius reading. Okay. What are their intentions? What do they really want from you? What are their thoughts, feelings, and opinions? What are their true intentions, thoughts, feelings, and opinions? Hermit could be a Virgo for some of you. Hang on. See, if they could rub a lamp and have a genie grant them a wish, I do think that deep down they would wish for a reconciliation. But they feel like you don't really want to be bothered. Yeah, they feel like you don't really want to be bothered. So they're not 100% sure whether or not, I don't know, man. Knight of Swords, see, they want to talk to you. They just really feel like you would rather not be bothered and you don't want to hear from them. So they're waiting for you to let your guard down. Waiting for you to let your guard down. Will there be any action or outcome? Actions or outcome? Strength card reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. All right. What's the advice then? What's the advice? Ooh, Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands reversed. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. All right. So take things slow. If you want to open a line of communication with this person, be sure you can stand your ground. I don't know why it's saying that. Are you dealing with somebody that might try to manipulate you, maybe? Be sure you stand your ground. I think this is more geared towards the Aquarians that were done like dirty for no reason. Or maybe you were done dirty and you don't know what the reason is. Don't apologize for something you didn't do. Let's put it like that. Okay? If you didn't do anything wrong and you know you didn't do anything, I can't stress that enough, dude. If you know you didn't do anything wrong, if you did something wrong, it's cool, dude. Nobody's judging you, or if they are judging you, fuck them. Who cares? If you did do something wrong, cool. But I'm talking if you know you didn't do nothing wrong and it was all them, don't apologize. No. No. Do not let anybody manipulate you into apologizing for something you didn't do. Okay? Just know that. I kind of have this feeling that if you stand your ground like that, it won't, this conversation with this person won't really go the way they're wanting it to. Not really. Not really. Anything new coming in for Aquarius? New coming in. Oh, shit. 5 of Wands. 8 of Cups. 3 of Wands. Let me put those back in the deck. Let me get another deck. That didn't... I feel like that was a no. New things coming in for Aquarius. Like, what? 8 of Cups, 5 of Wands. All right. Devil card. Okay, well. So I see a possible hookup coming in for you. I do see the possibility for you to get involved with somebody on a sexual level. Probably got a little hookup coming through. Some of you might be hooking up with somebody at the workplace. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm honestly feeling like right now, I see you catching feelings for somebody, but moving on from them anyway. What? 2 of Pentacles. And there's that 8 of Cups again. So maybe, okay. I'm seeing you walking away from somebody you have feelings for. What's going on here? It almost kind of looks like some of you may end up hooking up with somebody, catching feelings for them, and then walking away anyway and moving on from it. What are their intentions? What's this person's intentions? Emperor reversed, Page of Swords reversed. So this person's had their eye on you for a while, but I'm not convinced that they're wanting something serious right now. They might not be wanting anything serious. 7 of Swords, yeah. I feel like this person, all they're really looking for is a little hookup. What's the best advice? Fool card, Knight of Cups, Tower card. Okay, so don't settle. Don't settle. If you're dealing with somebody that is not just confusing, but it just feels off, you know, and you find yourself really, really stepping back and studying them to see what their intentions are, and something just doesn't feel right, and you can't quite figure out what their intentions are, that means something is off. Okay? It's so simple. So simple. When you are dealing with somebody you know you can trust, you will know you can trust them. When you're dealing with somebody that really, 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 really wants you, you will know how they feel about you. When you are dealing with somebody who has pure intentions and a heart of gold, you will know what their intentions are. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Very simple. Okay. Now, just knowing that, going into it, you got one or two choices. Either A, have fun, jump in bed with them and have fun, just protect your heart, protect yourself. Or B, you might not even want to go there. You might not even want to go there. Okay. So if you think you might stand a chance of getting emotionally attached to somebody, just know I don't think that their intentions are all that solid. I don't think so. You know what philosophy I adapted? I would rather be alone for the rest of my life than even take the chance on getting hurt again. Think about that. How many times you've been hurt? How many times? Are you willing to take the chance on going through that again? No right or wrong answer. It's different for everybody. There's some people out there who are so desperate that they're willing to go through that for the rest of their lives trying to find their person. That actually in turn does the opposite, but I don't know. Me and everybody else I have ever met who is with their person, we all have one thing in common. We gave up trying to find a person to fill that void and decided to fill it ourselves. I would rather be all by myself for the rest of my life. I would rather be alone and happy than in a relationship and miserable. If you look, I know at least one person just now, a light bulb went on in their head and they're like, dude, that makes sense. And that person is going to adapt that philosophy. And 5 years from now, that person is going to be happily married to their person. Why? Bet you. I get the testimonials all the time. Bet you. Bet you. It's an energy. It's a vibration. It's a certain state of being. That is the frequency of true love. You have to match the frequency of true love first before the universe can bring you the person that matches that frequency. You have to close the void in your own heart first before the universe can bring you the person that matches that frequency. You have to stop feeling lonely first before the universe can bring you the person that matches that frequency. This is the reason why they always say you must first love yourself. That's so annoying and irritating when people say that, isn't it? Well, as it turns out, that's called frequency equalization. Okay? It's quantum physics. It is an immutable universal law. It's not my opinion. Think about that. Think about that. All right, in the meantime, we are going to move forward to Pisces. Pisces. Pisces and the past person. Let's take a look here at the energy between Pisces and the past person. Ooh, 5 of Wands, though. Uh-oh. conflict? Conflict and drama, possibly? Two of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so there is an open doorway of opportunity. The door's hanging wide open. But I feel like the person that you're dealing with is not taking that, they're not going through that door of opportunity because they are very certain that it would do nothing but cause drama and conflict. There could be a third party in the mix for some of you. Hangman reverse. This person absolutely refuses to see things from your perspective. I feel like for a lot of you, this is a past life karmic soulmate. Okay? You all have unresolved, unfinished business from some previous lifetime. And now, as it stands, you have unfinished business in this lifetime too. Okay? All right. So let me see who this is here. Hang on. We got the Seven of Cups up here. Could be you. Is that Pisces? Is that Pisces? World card reversed. Yeah. You got a lot of options available to you, but you just can't get this past person off your mind, can you? You know, and this is for everybody out there. Okay, right now we have 720 people watching, and probably 50,000 people are going to watch this video. So this is for everybody out there. When you connect with somebody who climbs up in your head and buys up all the real estate in your head and dominates your thoughts, there is always a reason for that. Always. Always, 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 always. Okay? So for those of you who just cannot get this person out of your head, there is a reason for that. Okay? And if you choose to utilize that energy properly, one day you will see that reason. But right now, I feel like this person's living in your head and driving you nuts, and you can't figure out why or what to do about it. Let's see what their true intentions are. What are their true intentions and feelings? They don't feel like the two of you work together as a very good team. Deep down, though, at the end, I feel like they've made a final decision, but they have made a final decision, but they do still have some regret from the past. They do still have some regret. You know, should have done this, could have done that. I wish I would have done this, you know. Five of Swords. Okay. So it's kind of weird because for now their mind is made up, but they are still at the same time feeling some regret from the past at the same time. Will there be any actions or any kind of outcome? Any actions or outcome? Two of Wands. Four of Swords reversed. No, it looks like this person is avoiding conflict. I don't even know if it would be conflict. Would it? You tell me. Are they right? Would it be nothing but drama and conflict if you all communicated and tried to work things out? That's how they feel. And it looks to me like they would rather avoid that. What's the best advice? Ooh, I told you. For those of you dealing with a past person who lives in your head and dominates your thoughts, there is a reason for that. Okay? Now, 99% of the time, well, actually, probably 75% of the time, most people never even allow themselves to see that reason. Okay? But the people who do, who maintain an open heart and an open mind, it usually takes a while, a couple years, couple, 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 years for that whole situation and everything that happened to hit the target that it was aimed at. See what I'm saying? Right now, a situation could happen to you today that makes no sense. It's sad, it's painful, it's confusing, it's hurtful. But what it did was it set you on a trajectory aiming you straight towards a target, and you don't hit that target for a good 3 years. That makes sense? So what you can do in the meantime, step number one, accept the fact that it happened for a reason. Okay? Trust the fact that the universe has a bigger plan for you than what you thought you wanted. And the most important step of all, maintain an open heart and an open mind. And when the universe shows you the reason why that was actually meant to happen that way, express gratitude. Express gratitude. Do the best you can to refrain from judging this right now. That's easy to say and hard to do. I know. But I will preach that until my face turns blue and the cows come home. That is true healing. True healing is gratitude. Okay? Anything new coming in for Pisces? Look at what's the newest person coming in. Ooh, new communication. New communication. Mm-hmm. 4 cups reversed. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a new communication that I see coming in. And this person definitely sees you as an opportunity they don't want to pass up. Could be somebody at the workplace. I don't know though, man. There's 2 3s right there. So this may possibly be a third-party situation. Ace of Cups, 8 of Pentacles reversed. Yep, I definitely feel like somebody new is due to come in. There could be a third party in the mix, possibly, though. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah. I feel like this person may have like an ex or a past person still watching them. They may have I don't think it's anything that you have to worry about, though. But just know that this person has more baggage than you know about. They may have like a baby mama, baby daddy, something like that. Knight of Wands. Okay. Well, what are their true intentions? Ooh, shit, 5 of Wands. So this person's still very guarded and very broken from their last relationship. Very guarded and very broken. I feel like this person's just really, 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 really eager to start something new. You know, really, really, really eager. So eager that they haven't done any healing. They haven't thought through exactly what steps they need to take as far as the healing process and meeting somebody new and, you know, the steps that we need to go through. They're just really, and it could cause some disagreements between the two of you. But at the same time, they're still wondering if a past person is going to come back. See, man, I feel like there's a third energy attached to this person. Still a third energy attached to this person. So what's the best advice? Advices for Pisces. What's the best advices? Ooh, the Tower card reversed. 8 of Cups reversed. So don't walk away from this person. Don't walk away from them. Allow for the slow, gradual transition from the person you were and into the person that you are, the highest vibrational version of yourself. Okay. One of our biggest mistakes as humans is we want to jump. You know, when we talk about the ascension process, we want to jump. We want to go straight from 3D to 5D, and it doesn't work that way. We want to go from the emotional rock bottom to healed on top of the success mountain overnight. It doesn't work that way. Okay. Now let's put all woo-woo, you know, metaphysics aside. Let's talk science. Okay. A jump in vibration that drastic will stop your heart. That's the reason why you can't jump vibrations like that. That's the reason why transitions are slow and gradual. Okay. If you're at rock bottom right now, there's no shortcut up the mountain. There's not. And you don't want there to be. Okay. You have to go from 3D, the lowest vibrations of 3D, sadness and despair, up out of 3D into 4D. You know, you have to move up through the different densities and bandwidths. And as far as this person here, the person that you are right now, is somebody who's completely and totally unrecognizable to the person that you will be 2 years from now. Allow that process to unfold as it should. Okay? Don't set expectations. Don't set the bar way up here and say, well, it has to happen this way or I'm not having it. No. We got to work up to those expectations. And with this person here, with this next person coming in, this is something that if you set your expectations or you try to rush things too fast, it could run it into a brick wall. Okay? Right now, if you're dealing with somebody who is still waiting on a past person to come in, okay, well, I'm going to keep showing up and showing out for you and proving, I'm going to give you the opportunity to see me as the person you would rather have, and that takes time. That takes time. Time, patience, and consistency. If you don't have time, patience, and consistency, then just keep your options open. Keep your options open, okay? Don't settle until somebody comes into your life that actually fits the bill. All right? All right. I feel like those were the messages that all of my signs of the zodiac needed to hear, so I am going to go ahead and end these readings here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and playing along. Greatly appreciate all the love and the support and the positive feedback you guys show me every single time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to look in the description of this video if you would like to find information on how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.